Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be playing Zoodiac. That's the idea. That's the plan. Hopefully it goes well. But given how it went last time, I have low expectations. Now, I did come up with a whole bunch of ideas of potential synergies that could go with Zoodiac. The only thing that we've seen thus far with the new Zoodiac release was Zoodiac Radiant Typhoon, utilizing the Radiant Typhoon cards. Because the Radiant Typhoon deck doesn't necessarily need a normal summon, you'd use the normal summon on something like Rapier, and then kind of go from there. I don't know if we'll do that, but that is an option. That is an option. So, we were playing this last time, which sucked balls and was terrible, and I hated it, and I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Because I feel like Zoodiac either has to play like 10 million hand traps or like a whole bunch of board breakers, and Cash kind of sucked with it. So I think what I want to do is try and make it just a pure variant. Well, yeah, pure variant of the deck. So we're gonna use Zoodiac, and the idea is I think we're going to do. I don't need that many. We're gonna do basically just a smorgasbord of hand traps to kind of control the duel, stun our opponent, and then make like Utopic or something like that. Okay, Pot of Desires. Let's cut you. You. Cool. Let's play Nib. Let's play Molcharmies. Let's do that. Let's play Droll, I guess? I don't know. Maxi. Ash. Imperm. Do we play like a Bell? I don't know. Valor? How good is Valor? What did I think of an Aircraft? Kind of boring. I guess we don't really need Tenki. So maybe Bell? Maybe Valor's better. Let's do that. Do I play triple deck? Maybe. Nah. Don't think it's worth it. I want Utopic. I want Doug. I want Zeus. And Typhon. Something like that. Sure! Trust. No Armored XE? Why would I play that? Let's do Shiraig, sure. We'll do this one. I mean, what is the armored Xyz? Because it's like it's this guy, right? And this guy, and then you play this guy and this and this, right? Something like that. I mean, then we'd have to cut either Zodiacs or other such Xyz in order to fit them. Which isn't not an option. Double Zeus? Oh. You don't know how Zodiac works. Yeah. If I had a third one, I'd play 3. That's like the boss monster of Zodiac. It enables the OTK in the ceiling of the deck. Yeah, I guess. That's not technically incorrect. I guess because you could slap it on top of a spent Broad Bowl, right? The only issue with that is that it conflicts with both Pot of Desires and it plays into other hand traps such as Droll. So I don't know if I necessarily want to do that, but I don't think it's a bad idea. Maybe. Decks used to cost so little back in the day? Yep. Well, that's because this was on release. This was like an on-release deck. But yeah, that was generally the idea. You can't make everything expensive on release. They made all the staples expensive. The structure deck? No, this one. We'll grab it real quick. Cool. I guess we could get rid of, like, Typhon and Doug? Do I want Typhon? I think I'd rather have the second Trocanine. I don't want to necessarily play 42. I'll cut a Meowls. We'll play 41. Trust, Copium. Yeah, realistically, Droll shouldn't matter, but, I mean, it's one of those things of like, well, how much does this actually add to the game plan? Trust. This'll work. Copium. Watch me draw all Zodiacs. We were very close to drawing all Zodiacs. Fringe. Izuna. Hello? Hey, look at that, I was right. That's crazy. Mm-hmm. Cool. Ripper. Pot of Desires is a pretty good draw. But it's not great. Yeah, I think I should be playing triple tack. Maybe instead of, like, Valor? Maybe instead of some of the Zodiacs? Because I really only need the one guy. I don't know. That kills me. That's the end of the game. Uh-huh. Yeah, and now I just die. I guess I might be able to Nibiru them on their turn, or on my turn. But it's unlikely. I think I just die. They already have Lantern. They're grabbing Izuna. Zodiac good. No. And back. So they already have Holisu, they have Izuna, they have Lantern, they have Mad Love, and they have Raisin. Okay, we'll force the interaction here, and of course I drew Cataroost, which doesn't do jack and or shit. Yeah, I think I should be playing less Zodiacs. We'll see. Fucking comedy, dude. Did I banish any Rapiers? I banished a Rapier. That kind of sucks. Okay, we'll go Barbalage. Okay. Rapier is incredible. Lupus. Izuna. Yeah, I need some sort of board breaker. Balon. Okay, pass turn. I should just be dead here, right? I doubt they get greedy. Strongest floodgate is Imperial Order. Oh. Fun. What a horrible game. Man, Zoodiac's so cool, dude. Dude, I fucking hate this deck. What the f- How did a J get in there? I didn't even hit that. What the hell? Let's do that. Pretty good hand. Surprising. Why am I going into Vorpal? Don't know. Because I'm fucking stupid, I guess. I guess I had to go into something, huh? Someone from deck? Yeah. This does put me into nib range, but if they nib here, that'd be crazy. They could have. Okay, let's go. Tiger Mortar. We'll go. I guess it's the armor. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What does this one do? To defeat a monster in a Z monster in a grave, equip that monster from the grave to that monster as an equipped spell. She's equipped monster's attack to this card's attack. This card. I forget how this card works. I think I'm supposed to do this right. And then I equip. This guy? No, I'm not supposed to do that. That's fucking stupid. I think I am supposed to do that. I'm just supposed to go for the other guy. Oh, wait, hold on. No, yeah. I just goofed it. Okay. Who the fuck is playing evenly? Oh, fun. Hey, bud, shut the fuck up. You should know the rule. From hand? What the hell is this? I don't know. Cool. Do they have anything to Zeus? Yeah. Well. Maybe. If I draw a Zodiac, I probably just win. Oh, they could have prayers. Oh, they have prayers, don't they? Oh, cool. I just didn't draw anything. Never mind, I guess I lose. That's tragic. Yeah. Yeah, tragic. God, I hate evenly matched. What a horrible card. Yay. Man, isn't Zodiac just so good? Ram. This has to use it as a Xi material? No. Cool. Cool! How does... Okay. We'll go broth here. Oh, I banished everything. Oh, never mind then. Did I say anything? That sucks balls. How good is Zeus as opposed to Xi Armor Fortress? Cause I could go full armor. That doesn't really accomplish anything. Like I yoink their guy. That doesn't really do anything. I guess Zeus is better. I mean, I could just go Utopic, which I think might be better. I guess I could do Zeus and Xi Armor, but I don't have the trap, so I guess that's not really worth it, huh? From hand or deck. Okay, so I could go Utopic and Zeus. Okay, let's do that then. I didn't need to do that. Did it anyway. This detaches too. No, it doesn't. It's just a free guy here. Because I don't have to search. I guess I could. Doesn't make any sense to do that, though. Never mind, fuck me. that does in fact have text. That's crazy. Imagine. Okay, we'll just pass. God, I hate Xeno Armored Fortress. What a terrible card. I highly doubt that's anything. We'll see, though. Be like prayer. Did I have lethal? No. Yeah, Spriggans randomly have some very powerful cards. That one's less bad. It didn't roll me. Cool. I'll go wrap here. Again? Crazy. How much do I want Perulia? Let's find out. Okay. Pass the turn. I'm hoping they drew another dead card here. Ashen Fua. So they likely have another hand trap of some kind. So they have Ash. Okay. We'll go like this. Let's go Chalk. Since I have Ram, since they didn't Ash it. We'll go Chalkanine. Ram. Rat Pier, Ash. I go Tiger Mortar, Rat Pier, Summon, Orbo, Xyz, attack, make big guy. I don't have the... Yeah, I don't have the other thing, so I can't really do anything there. Let's go Broad Bull here. Get a search while we can. We'll grab Thoroughblade. I should be playing Whiptail over Thoroughblade. Extra attack is extra attack. Why could I not destroy an Aircraft with Raigeki? Scorpion. The extra draw is not nearly as necessary as the attack boost. You've never heard of Zodiac? Ah. It's one of the most dominant... It actually is the only deck, as far as I know, that has taken up all 32 slots of a top-cut YCS. So it took up all 32 of 32 available top-cut slots at a YCS. The only deck to ever do that. Why? Because as it turns out, being able to normal summon this fucker and make a whole bunch of Xyz, basically for free, means that you could pair it in pretty much anything, and you could pair it with 10 million hand traps. So it was very powerful. No, Pepe was never capable of actually putting out all 32 of 32 because it didn't have an opportunity to do that. That was the only reason. It arguably could have, it just never had the opportunity to do so. I just die here, right? Because, like, I normal summon the Rat Pier, and then it gets eaten by the Bullshit Returnia that shouldn't exist. So yeah, I just die. Cool. They did it once. There was never a YCS event for them to do that. When did Pepe have an event? Oh, it might have been the OCG. I don't know about the OCG. That could have happened. I was specifically talking about the TCG. How did Zodiac survive back on release? What do you mean? How did it survive, like, the ban list? How did it survive in what regard? Shouldn't have gone Shogunite, fuck. Not Ash, Pog. Let's go Hammer Kong. And then we'll go Tiger Mortar. Getting him to cry. Should have gone Trident. It's fine. I definitely could have done that better. Had I used Shock and Nine later, I could have ended on a Trident as well. So, bit of goof on my part, obviously. Okay, and then we go big guy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no, Zoodiac back in the day was Trident control with, like, a few hand traps. We didn't have Zeus, we didn't have Utopic, we didn't have any of, like, this shit. And then it came back when Zeus came back, and then it came back again with, and then it came back with, let's see. I guess it was technically only meta twice. But I do mean technically. Like Widow Anchor? Sorry, I'm not focused on the game. But basically what happened is when it first came out, it was utilized in... it was utilized as, like... I mean, more of, like, an engine with, like, 4 hand traps, you know, wombo combo style off of one card, right? It was like normal summon a Zoodiac, back it up with 4 hand traps, win the game off of that. That was kind of the idea there. Fucking comedy. Sure. After that, it kind of shifted once the ban list occurred. Sure. How the fuck do they deal with this guy? Oh, they literally can't. Oh, that's crazy. Cool. They have to summon Fadra here. Oh, they just die. Okay, they're stupid. Cool, good game. Shake my hand, dipshit. Oh, yeah, they could summon Fadra here off of this guy instead. Sure. Who cares? I don't know. Zoodiac had a bunch of different things that it could do, right? It was played in, like, True Draco as an additional way to get access to, like, interaction, right? Because back in the day, Trident Pop was, like, actually very powerful, so being able to go, like, Trident Pop was, again, pretty strong. Whereas when it came back in, like, 2020-ish era, it was because of Zeus. And so you could literally just normal summon a guy, go into Borbo, attack directly, and then make Zeus and nuke the field. And then they couldn't really do anything because you could Zeus twice and, again, wipe the field after, like, a negate would be activated, like an Apo or something like that. So that's kind of where Trident in particular, or Zoodiac in particular, kind of went. Is there a reason to summon UDF in... not summon UDF in defense? There is not anything that gives it pause in attack. It literally cannot be destroyed by Battle North at all. So you just put it in attack. Have I made a try Yummy Radiant deck? Yes. Have I tested it? Not much. Alright, bud. What'd you got? Fuck you, piece of shit. Yeah. Norn Zoo Pure aim to draw everything and drain you in raw advantage. Draco Zoo used the zoo as an engine for Masterpiece, and Kaiju Zoo was counterculture. Yep. And that was why it basically took up all 3 or all 32 spots of the YCS, was because it was in a bunch of variants. It was like, okay, you got Pure with like Norden, you got True Draco, and then you got the Kaiju. And it was just like all of those battling it out for top spots. But it was all Zoodiac. Like heavily Zoodiac, a lot of them. True Draco was probably the least Zoodiac of them, but it was still, like, a strong engine within that. Alright. But this was back when... This was back before Link Monsters. Then Link Monsters came out, and Zoodiac was still top tier, because, as it turns out, you only ever need, like, one Zoodiac. Sometimes you would need additional ones. But then they would just play Mrs. Radiant and make a Link 2, and then use those as, like, Link points for the zoos. It's a very silly deck of all time. Truly a silly deck of all time. Summon Hamir Kong. Barrage. Target. Ash. Kind of expected. Okay, we'll go Rod Bull. Rod Bull. Detach. Add Whiptail. Chuckanine. Chuckanine. Detach. Ram. Trident. I have to think here, hold on. Yes. Trident. Here. Trident. Trident. Attach. Pop. Ram. I guess we go. Probably the one spur. Soft. We could attach and search again. Doesn't really accomplish a whole lot. But I could, technically speaking. We'll go Orbo here. I guess I could go Utopic, but I think I'm gonna go Armoring Z. Utopic might have been better there. But I think having just more interaction might also be better. Hard to say. Meow Meow? Meow Meow Mew? Like the Prank Kid card? Isn't that card at 3 in Master Duel? It's banned in the TCG for some fucking reason. Ecclesia. Sure. Yeah, I can't really do anything about that. Sure. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, good. They're stupid. They're gonna go like Chaos Angel here? Sure. Sure. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, if you play a 60-card variant of it, yeah, it's terrible. It's another one of the quick play, most likely, I would imagine. Be shocked if that weren't the case. Fuck me. I just lose now. There's like nothing I can do about that. these summoned just to get this guy off the field? It doesn't matter. I got like normal Perulia, equip it with a guy. That doesn't do fuck all. Its name becomes? No, it gains the attribute. Okay, pass turn, I guess. Sure. Yeah. What? What? Huh? What? You can... What are we doing, bud? I don't know. They're playing around Nibiru. Trust. Should I just be playing Fissure? Yeah, probably, honestly. No, I'm not saying why are they playing the Deer Servant. It's the fact that they searched out the guy that Fusion summons, and then the first action they took was activate the Deer Servant, locking them out of the extra deck. Why the fuck would you do that when it locks you out of the extra and you have the guy to Fusion summon with? Huh? What was the point of grabbing Cartesia? There wasn't a point, obviously. They have no fucking clue what they're doing. Like, why would you not just go summon Cartesia, fuse into Gungnir? Not Gungnir. Granguignol. Granganol. Like my brother in Christmas, what do you mean? And of course now it means that they're going to play around the Nibiru, because they literally do not have the capability of playing into it. Unless they're like really stupid. I'd back the quick play. Yeah. Please be stupid somehow and play into the Nibiru. I would love if you did that. They're not gonna, but it'd be real nice if they did. What the fuck are we doing? Don't know. I'm gonna lose to this. Isn't that crazy? What would I need here? I would need a Pot of Desires into Zoodiac Normal Summon and Barrage. That's it. It's like the only thing that would work here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm fucked. Because of course they're playing 2 of that. And, yeah, fucking course. God damn, dude. What an actual travesty. Okay, I'm cutting the Z armor stuff. That shit is ass. It's so garbage, dude. Every time I've summoned it, it's done literally nothing. It's done actually actively less than nothing for me. Let's go Garis. We could play Emerald. I don't know if I want to do that necessarily, but I could. I'll play Thoroughblade? Sure. Oh, what else? What else? Second Tiger Mortar, maybe? Let's do that. Can I search with Tachyon? Yeah. Am I going to? Probably not. I don't see a reason to. We'll go ham your Kong. Ham your Kong. Malice? Oh, no, it's dog shit. Okay, cool. Ah, shit, he's attached here. That was stupid. I'll just pass on. Naya Craft. Sure. drawing 1. Wolf. Sure. Okay. Cool. Good game. Imagine playing a Neacraft into the Zeus deck. That's crazy. Alright, cool. How do I go about this? We'll go Thoroughblade. Yeah, sure. We'll attempt to draw here. Special summon? Flip? Flip would be interesting. Okay. Could make Doug here. Draw 2. Alright. Sorry. Just make Chalk here 9. We'll just make Chalk 9 here. Chalk 9. Attach. From hand specifically? Hand or field. Okay. No. Alright. I just won't summon. That's fine. Alright, we'll just do this. Sure. Sure. Okay. Tiger Mortar. Trident. Double A, Zeus. Cool. Sure. Okay. You have another in Aeopolis? That's crazy. Okay, double Aziz. Attach. Do I not want to draw here? Yeah, I've played an extra deck in Flunder as well, which is a deck that I legit have gone into the extra deck maybe once with. But it's like, I don't know, maybe it comes up occasionally. Yeah, not playing it is weird. That's about what I expected. Technically speaking, Zoodiac is the strongest deck in history. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, a Zoodiac. Whoa. Get that. We already talked about it on stream, but yeah, this deck is the only deck in history, at least in the TCG, that has ever had every single spot in a top cut. Spiral was close. Tear was never even remotely close, but Spiral was close. And Zoodiac is the only one that's actually done that. Therefore, it's technically the strongest. And we're playing it the way that it was played back in the day. Whole bunch of zoo names, some nice extra deck monsters, and notably, just a bunch of hand traps. Just like 10,000 hand traps. What if you wanted to play the game? Zoodiac said, Ghost Ogre, Ash Blossom, Veiler, normal summon Zoodiac, activate entire combo. Truly, truly a game of all time. Yes. Zoodiac was basically like old school Tenpai. Current Zoo is just Cool Tune, but without Rotary. Rotary is Barrage? No. Barrage ain't even close to what Rotary does. Oh, disgusting. Oh, I just lose the game, don't I? Yeah. Limburm here. Of fucking course you do. Disgusting. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, now I'm just fucked. Cool. I don't have a way of beating it. Fun. I literally can't beat Lego Dancer. What a fun game. Cool. Yeah, you got it, but go fuck yourself. I'd be rotten hell where you fucking belong. God, I fucking hate this game. Because if they have Wolf, I also die. Cool. So glad. God, I hate this game. Why does it send for cost? Why do any of those cards? All of those cards need to just be removed from the game. God, I fucking hate it, dude. Had I just known, I should have just impermed. Of course. Why wouldn't I just imperm that? Should Lego Dancer be limited to 1? It should be at 0. It should not exist. It is a horrible card design. That's like saying, should cancer exist? No, it does. We have to deal with it, and we can do our best to combat it, but guess what? It shouldn't fucking exist. It's a blight on humanity. The problem is that I know that they have imperm. So I can't really do anything here. Because this detaches for cost. Okay. I just won't give them the draw then. Just hope I draw Zodiac. I know everything they have. If I draw a Zodiac, we basically win. Fucking yours. Zodiac. What's the likelihood of us drawing a Zodiac? Very slim. But I could. That doesn't. Fantastic. You imperm this, right? Fuck. Bingo, bango, bongo, baby. Too bad it don't matter. God, Rapier's so stupid. I've talked about how, like, oh, Broad Bull could come back, it's not gonna do anything, right? Like, oh, being able to search out an additional guy who gives a shit really doesn't change much. And quite frankly, it doesn't. Rapier? That shit's crazy. That's a crazy unlimit. Yeah, the Radiant Typhoon stuff is arguably better. I don't think that's a bad idea. The thing is, Zoodiac has always been better as an engine as opposed to, like, a single archetype. Or a single deck, right? I don't have Ram Ram. No, I don't. Okay. The only reason I'm playing it pure is because that's what I wanted to do. That's pretty much it. Because I find it very funny. Mostly just because it's funny. I have a whole bunch of decks that Zoodiac could work with. Theoretically. First and foremost, Pure, which is basically just Zoo and like 10 million hand traps. Which does work. Like, I mean, it does stuff. It's not great, obviously, but it does work, right? It's kind of a cheese deck. Realistically, what I should be doing is this, so that I just have more access to Rapier, because that card is stupid. Anyway, beside the point. The other one is Cash. We played it with Cash. It didn't seem to work for me. And a lot of that was due to the fact that if you were playing Cash, you either had to play heavy engine requirements in, like, adding all of the Cash names in there, or you had a whole bunch of useless Cash names after, like, Fenris. So it's like, sure, you could just throw in, like, Fenris, maybe Unicorn, which could potentially do things, but then you don't really have, like, great use for those guys, and so it didn't help a ton, because you were just, like, missing out on the non-engine. I tried that one, didn't work too well. The other ones are Tri-Brigade, which, with the new Tri-Brigade stuff, could do something. Well, I should say, not all of these are full engines that you would want to utilize exclusively, but they're more so stuff that you would want to utilize more generally, right? So, for example, I have, like, Millennium on here, and it's like, well, you're not just going to use, like, Zoodiac Millennium. It doesn't really do anything, but you could use, like, Zoodiac Millennium Fiendsmith as kind of, like, a new variant of, as, like, the new, Snake Eyes variant, and you go like Rapier into the full line, because you can go Broad Bull, search out Sengajin, and so you can go Utopic, then go for Broad Bull, search out Sengajin, and then do like Sengajin and all of that stuff. So that's an option. And then you pair that with like, you could also pair that with Tier if you wanted to, as like a way to mill cards or like thin the deck, right? I don't necessarily think that's great, but you could. You could pair it with Fiendsmith. That's an option. Tri-Brigade's also not terrible, I guess. It's not fantastic with the Millennium stuff, but you could, right? Radiant Typhoon. Obviously, a lot of people are currently seeing success with the Radiant Typhoon variants. Let me see if I can show you. So yeah, we have like the Radiant Typhoon stuff, which is basically just making use of Rapier, because it's an insane normal summon, as kind of like an additional normal summon to Corrosia. That's pretty much it. Also, you could use it with the Invoker. Since we have Invoker, you can go special summon Rapier, and then kind of go from there into all of this stuff. Also, Broad Bull is able to search out, I believe it's this guy. Yeah, it's one. So, there you go. You could do Ryzeal. Obviously, I haven't thought of any other ones, but like Radiant Typhoon, Ryzeal, Fiendsmith, Tier, Cash, Tri-Brigade, Millennium. You could play it with True Draco if you wanted to. I don't think it would do anything, but you could. So there's a bunch of different things that you could do with it. Honestly, playing like a 60 card variant would probably do fairly. It'd do okay. Mitsu, probably. Yeah, you could play with Mitsu. I don't know if that would be better than like the Ryzeal variant, but you could. The thing that Zoo does is that it gets you Utopic, right? Off of Rapier, you can go Broad Bull, which can search out a Beast Warrior, which is nice, but it has to be a normal summonable one. And then it gets you Utopic. But it does require heavy extra deck space. So the downsides to playing the Zodiacs are they take your normal and they take up extra deck slots. Lots of them. Right? So it's not something that you can fit into every deck. Which is why, like, maybe it's not good in Tier. Maybe it's not good in, like, Ryzeal. Right? It's like, okay, well, you're heavily reliant on these other things as well. So there's that. You could also, I guess, play it with, like, Onomet. Seen some people play it with Eldritch. That was early days. That was like one of the top decks was Zodiac Eldritch, because the idea is very simple, but it's like, cool, I'm gonna make Dryden on top of all of my Eldritch stuff. And Eldritch was already crazy. So it was like, cool, now I have like a threat. Of like, oh, I can always just make Zeus. Right? I don't know if that's good still, because I don't really see as much synergy with the... I guess, like, you still get your normal summon, and you can do some things there. So it's still not terrible. But Eldritch also isn't great. Or you use your 2-rank force for Fiendsmith instead? Yes, like I said. Do we think Radiant Typhoon should be first? Top first? Or top 5th? Huh? Not sure what that means. Early is Fire Fist. Fire Fist, Zodiac was never playable in Master Duel. Or was never, like, a variant in Master Duel. It was a variant in the TCG/OCG. But there were a lot more variants of Zodiac throughout Yu-Gi-Oh's history than what we had in Master Duel. Master Duel was, like, 2021, I believe, ish, and beyond. I guess it was closer to like 2012 20-ish era of Yu-Gi-Oh! And then beyond. So that was kind of what happened. Cool. We're gonna do Millennium. And then we'll do like Fiendsmith. Do I need you? Yes. We'll play Barrage. Actually, how good is Barrage? Barrage is fine. I'll play the one Ram because I need it. Trust. We'll play the Fiendsmith. DDD High Wave King. I need Zeus. I need Vampire. I need... What else? What am I missing? What am I missing? The Snake Eye. Snake Eye Doom Dragon. There we go. I guess I technically don't need Hammer Kong. I could technically get away without playing Hammer Kong and instead playing something else in that slot. I don't know what else. Like SP maybe? SP's okay, but it's not great. But it would give me something to do with the zombie vampire. I guess Moon? Yeah, you're right. I need Moon, huh? I don't know if I love this, but it works. Thoughts on full power Snake Eye? It exists. Tier strongest deck of all time. Technically speaking, yes. Technically speaking, no. Because Zoodiac has... I've stated this previously. Zoodiac is technically the only deck within the TCG that has ever taken up all 32 spots in a YCS top cut. No other deck has technically done that. Pepe technically did it in the OCG, but never happened in the TCG. Tearlament never even got close to that. It was like... I think the best it did was like 70%. What year was that? I think it was 2016, 2015, something like that. It was a while ago. $17. Spiral was also very close. Nope, it wasn't this one. Because this one had the random Inferno. No. There was one that was a... Was it this one? I forget. Here we go. Pittsburgh. When was that? What year was that? What was 9 years ago? 17? Yes. So yeah, it was 20. It was 17. Oh my gosh. There you go. Is there a viable Tri-Brigade variant for Master Duel right now? There's multiple. You could play Tri-Brigade Zodiac, or you could play what I believe is probably the best, which is Tri-Brigade Yummy Radiant Typhoon. That's probably the best. Now, all of these, I will say, are pretty different, right? True Draco Zodiac, Kaiju Zodiac, and regular Zodiac are distinctly more powerful than some of the other variants, but they're also pretty unique in the way that they themselves played against each other, right? Like, Pure Zodiac was kind of the combo variant. True Draco was more of like this control like mid-range, I guess. And then Kaiju was this like anti-meta, you know, give your like tribute over the Trident, kind of cut them off of some of their resources that way, right? Also being able to like tribute over the Masterpiece, right? The other variants all still included Zodiac, because why the hell wouldn't you? Very silly. What would you say Zodiac does against the current Master Duel format? Terrible. Plan Zoo is kind of a lie. It was just Lone Fire Engine to see instant fusion and loop Norden an extra time. That is also true. Again, most of it was just like Zodiac. Like, a lot of it is like, oh, additional engine, and like half of the deck was just Zodiac cards. Very similar to like what we would do nowadays with like... I guess a good way of thinking about it is, if anyone remembers how Invoked would work, it was similar in that nature. Whereas like, you're just playing the best normal summon in the deck, and then like a bunch of extra deck guys that maybe your deck didn't need. It was a very silly deck. Very, very silly deck. Okay, let's do triple tack. Oh my gosh. Triple tack. I like Nib. I don't think it's great, but I don't know. A copy of Nib is fine. Let's do the Mulcharmies. Ash. Droll. Imperm. I guess Coldbite. Hell yeah. Ah, I took a screenshot. The Roach? I forgot that card existed. Lurie. Lurie was the other one that I needed as well. True. Don't ask how I forgot that Maxi existed. Don't think about it. Meanwhile, 3 Fallen of Albaz and Albion is a full branded deck. Trust. Let's do the Snake Eye Field. For shits and giggles. Why not? Okay. Am I crazy, or does this guy look like he had... What the fuck are you doing? Does this guy look like he's holding a chunk of meat? I know it's supposed to be a potato, but it doesn't look like that. Lurie, 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 he's the star of the show. We use the Diabell Mate. I never used the Diabell Mate. I thought it was a gem? Okay, so I'm not crazy. It doesn't look like a potato. I think it's supposed to be a potato. Should I be playing Droplet? I don't know how good Droplet is. At least in this deck. I guess I could cut, like, Wedju down, because I only need... Like, I don't technically need Wedju. Because I can search out this guy. So maybe we do cut this for, like... Droplet? I don't know if that's better, though. Because that's a cutting engine, and I don't really want to cut additional engine. Maybe Tenki would be better than... Yeah, I don't think I want Droplin. I like the idea of it, but eh. I thought it was just the inside of his sleeve. No. You go first. Is that motherfucking Lurie? He's the star of the show? That's crazy. I was on Pure. I'll grab Queen. Maxi. Droll. Oh no! Anyway. That's certainly a choice for my opponent. That's what I will say. Ash? We could have, like, Baylor here. It's not Ash. Okay. We have nothing here. That's nice. Shields down, and I still gonna make D High Wave King Caesar. Ain't that crazy. And I still get to keep this guy for leader. Dude, Tract is such a stupid card. What a crazy card. Is Ryzeal still good? As an engine, yes. By itself, no. Question? Answer. Does Zoo lock? Technically, no. I don't believe it does. That's one of the issues that it had, was the fact that you could play it in pretty much anything. I see. Okay. Le Cockroach. Make Typhon. Sure. Cool. Lacrima. Put back this guy. For the end of main, we're gonna go Requiem. 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 This guy. Yeah, we'll send. I think it's probably worth it. Just so that I don't draw it. They're cut off of Max C because of Impulse, so I don't have to worry about that. That's a good draw. It's not a great draw, but it's a good one. Okay, we'll go Wedgoo. Wedgoo. Back to Lacrima. Cold Bone? No. Yeah. Hello? Requiem. Fairly certain this is impermanent. Ah, to super polymerization. Okay. Why did we do this in main? Because we're bad. True. Okay, cool. Let's go for... Okay. We'll go Barrage here. Barrage. Well, I guess I could have popped this guy and then put him into the back row. That would have been better. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of goofed. Yeah, I could have goofed. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid. We'll go Borbo. Rat. Rat! Tiger Mortar. I guess Chalk and I would have been better there than Tiger Mortar. Yeah. Bit of goof on my part. Happens. Happens. Okay, we'll go Rubble. Add the Ram your Ram. Go Chalk your 9. Into Trident. Actually, how does this work? I figured it out. Got him. Comedy. There's what, 3 hand traps and a super poly? What is... Dogma. I hate that. God, this deck. Man, this deck. Ugh. Would it not have been... No, because they had to... Yeah, okay. That makes more sense. Why didn't they Super Poly immediately on the Fiendsmith monster? That's a good question. Don't know. Well, let's hope these 2 imperms do the job. They probably won't. Let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, well, we're fucked. Okay, cool. That's super fun. Wow, those mills were terrible. They hit Jack and shit. Oh, laugh! Point laugh! This is why we don't play a 60 card variant, because it's ass! What the fuck are you gonna mill and branded? Choices. Nice. I saw grass and really panicked, and then it was branded. Cool. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting hand. I'm trying to think what I want to be negated. And I think we start Tenki. I think that's the most important thing here. Grab wrap here. Alright. That's red. Rat! Motherfucking rat! Let's go. Corbo. Corbo. Nothing? Brother has fucking nothing? That's crazy. Okay, we'll go. Chalk your 9. Rat Peter. Rat! We'll go Trident here. This is branded, so probably not. Oh, I did this wrong. Damn. It's fine. Because had I gone Tiger Mortar instead of Choganine, I could have gone Choganine here, Dryden, Pop, Reborn. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. I don't have the spell negation guy, but I do have the trap negation guy, so if they like Imperm, I could potentially do something there. But yeah, I don't really have great use of the Dryden here. Now let's see what our opponent is actually playing. Could it maybe be Mirror Jade? Oh, it transformed. Or Branded. It is Radiant Typhoon. Comedy. Give me that shit. That shit mine now. Cool, thanks. That shit mine! I don't really have a good use for this guy. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's okay. I doubt this roll does anything, but... we'll see, it might. I'm surprised we got to main phase. Damn, this roll's about to go crazy. Okay. Haven't seen Mimighoul post support? What support? Yeah, good job. Got him! Well, that was something. There's paved over with a new parking lot. It's a good joke. Good joke, good joke. A very interesting hand. We do have a line through Droll, so we'll go for that. If they have, like, I do just die. So, there's that. Fua does kill me. Okay. Orbo. Orbo. Attach. Oh good, they're bad. See, now we can go Tiger Mortar, attach, and then get another guy anyway. Do we go Brawl? No. Droll! Droll! Forgot about that. God, dude, Rep, you're so stupid. What a silly card. Cool, anyway. Cool, anyway. Do the whole line anyway. I look crazy. Comedy. Too much water in here. Can you hear it? I hate this stupid lid. It doesn't let enough water flow through. It's like super tiny because you're supposed to put your mouth around it or like put a straw in it.
And I don't use it for that, and it ends up just going everywhere. Not be it.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's fine. All right. And yet I still spilled like crazy, dude. Holy crap. Comedy. That was my rank-up game? What the fuck? I was not paying attention. I was not paying attention. I have spilled all over. I am a mess. Alright. Well, is that 4 in a row? God damn. As it turns out, Snake Eyes is pretty good. I mean, stuff. Alright. Let's do it again. Let's build another Zoodiac deck. There are too many of these decks. I'm not gonna lie. We could be here all day and wouldn't get through all of them. Alright, what's an interesting one? I guess we could do Radiant Typhoon Zoodiac. Sure. I said interesting. True. Anyway. Don't need hammer. This guy. Yeah. Okay. We'll do Book of Eclipse. I don't love Book of Eclipse. MX Invoker. Oh, right. Yeah, true. I guess I can't really play Super Poly in this. Garura. Mudragon? Maybe we just do Mudragon, we don't do Garura? No, we kind of need Garura, huh? Let's do Dogma. Does that look good? Yeah, sure. What do I call this? We'll go with that one, sure. Maxi, how do I consistently forget that card's existence? Should I be playing Droll as well? Maybe? No, it's fine. Do I not have MST in here? Did I forget to put Mystical Space Typhoon? Oh, you're saying for the name. You scared me. I thought I was missing MST. Here's how you out Dogma. You make your own Dogma. Thank you for coming to bite that dog. Let's do this one. Let's do this field. Let's do the IP Masquerena mate. We'll do this one, and we'll go Zeus, you, and Broggle. Did I forget the card protector? I did. Ew, gross. There we go. Mystical Space Typhoon? That's not bad. Foolos? I could be playing Foolos. I'm just not. We're instead playing Quick Plays, because I think they're more important here. I wonder if this deck will be any more interesting than the regular Radiant Typhoon. Because one of my issues with Radiant Typhoon was not... I mean, it was almost entirely that it was boring. Like, it just wasn't a fun deck to play. I was like, oh, I'm bored. So I just didn't play it. So if this deck's similar, it's gonna kind of suck. Ash? No. Okay. Cool. We'll go Swen. It's still boring. Damn. Tragic. We'll go Barrage here. Fua? Yay! It's Radiant Typhoon with 6 more starters and a stronger end board. Damn. That's kind of what I was hoping it wasn't. Damn. Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. We'll be right back. Pause! Okay, I'm back. Okay. I gotta go first again. All right. Okay. Sure. We'll go rep here. Rep. And we'll just go Trident. Set one. Set two. Set third. Pass the turn. Imperm. Nothing. Interesting. Sure. He's playing evenly match now. I fucking hate it, dude. What a horrible card. I hate evenly match with every fiber of my being. Yay, Mitsu. Do you also draw Ash? If you did, I'll just leave. Cool. Yeah, you got it, bud. Go fuck yourself. I hope you rot in hell. God, dude, what a horrible game. Yay, evenly matched. I'm so glad that there's another meta where evenly matched is good. Can't stand that card. Do I draw or do I just add? I'll draw. How much do I want to bet I get evenly matched again, because that card shouldn't exist? Alongside Maxi. Sure. Adding Rotary. Okay. How fun. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, this is a card, isn't it? Yeah, no, I'm just dead. That's fun. God, what a fucking horrible experience. Yeah. How lame. How lame. Wouldn't RS be better? Oh, they already went to that guy, so they can start then. Sure. Would I put this sideways when I still live? Probably not. Wait, they fucked up. How are they making back-to-back? Like that, I guess. So lame. So glad that every new deck that they've printed has just been the fucking worst. Yay. Don't be Cool Tune. Can we please not be playing Cool Tune anymore? Can we please realize that that deck sucks balls and deserves to rot in hell where it belongs? Fun. Cool. Yup. Bro is clicking. up. They actually gonna deck me out? Because this deck is fucking lame? Cool, good game. Nice FD game. Okay. Wow, this hand sucks balls. That's crazy. Okay, this hand's now very good. Ecclesia. Sure. Hmm. I guess if they go for... Oh, never mind, I'm fucked. Oh god, it's so bad. No! It's a good deck! Ah! Fuck! Oh no! I guess, like, it's not the worst. If I draw, like, MST, it could be pretty useful. Oh! Fuck! We're so fucked. Oh, God. Hmm. MST is probably my best option here, is if I draw MST. Because I might be able to just, like, fully interact with them before they can do anything. I need to mark specifically where Flame is. Flame's in the middle. Okay. Oh, they also get that, don't they? Oh, yeah, I'm so fucked. Yeah, I'm so fucked. Yeah, I can't really do anything. Doesn't matter what I draw. Even with Sheena in hand, dude, I'm so fucked. Like 90% of their interaction is gonna come from the hand, and I just can't do anything about that. Cool. Fun. God, I hate this deck, dude. It's so lame. Oh, Rainy Typhoon's so boring. I think maybe if I had, like, one other starter extender... Well, had I had one other quick play, I think I might have been able to do something there, but not that. They're locked out of the extra. I might be able to just fully keep them off of extra. We'll see. Probably not. Summon Gwen. Retribution? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. What? Retribution? The hell? What the fuck did we grab Retribution? Bro is clicking! Okay. Fucking call me. Who the fuck? Okay. Holy shit! That's crazy. What a crazy draw. The fuck? Why is he here? The fuck are you gonna fuse with Ratpier? What the fuck does Ratpier do? Stare at you? Huh? Bro is clicking! Yeah, no shit, Sherlock! What the fuck was that? Brother, I can play Branded better. And that's saying something. Woof. Bruh. Comedy, dude. What the hell was that? Yeah, he's not playing a Sprint. We're playing Proskenion? No. No, we're not. Why are we playing Proskenion? Who the fuck plays Proskenion? Huh? True. Also, who the hell is this? But our winged beast target is fucking Fua. Why are we playing this dingus? Alright, well. That's truly an experience. Thank you, Konami. I think it's time to call it quits. Yikes. That's all I gotta say. I don't know. Here's what I will say about the Zoodiac in general. Decades list. This is Decades list? What the fuck is he playing this? What the fuck does this do? Oh, he's playing the Sword Soul. Why the fuck is he playing the Sword Soul? What does this do? Is there anything special Beast destroying beast. Disgust name becomes a becomes the same original type and level. Type attribute level. Dillion phase. Why? We're playing one Super Poly. It banishes Mercurier. Yeah, I guess. But like, wouldn't you have to see both it and Mercurier? And at that point, you could just not play this card and find anything else. You could play a fucking Bestial. A Bestial will do the same thing. Am I wrong? I'm... Okay. Why are we playing 42? We're also playing Super Poly targets with one Super Polymerization. Is this actually Decades list? That, I refuse to believe that this is true. There's no shot, right? Surely he's not this bad. I used to think this guy was good. Is he not anymore? He was good in Duel Links. No, his deck list looks fine. Okay, I'm not going crazy. Okay. No. We're... No. He's fine. Click the wrong button. He's fine. This is the deck list that he shows. He shows like, okay, here's how it's played. It's fine. We're fine. If this is the deck list he shows, I think we're okay. Also 40. I have no idea what this is. No clue. Couldn't tell you. Evenly? Hey, yo. I have two gripes with this deck list in particular. One, the fact that this card is in here while we're playing 42. Baffling to me. And two, the one super poly target, or sorry, the one super polymerization with two super poly targets. Huh? Oh. Sure, bud. Sure, bud. Truly a deck of all time. I will say, I am rarely convinced by DK's combos, decks, etc. anymore, just because the guy doesn't play anymore, right? So I'm like, does this guy even play? I just never see him play, but I don't really pay attention. I'm surprised an A-Craft is so expensive. Yeah, it's relatively expensive. I don't, here's the thing, I don't mind the extra deck monsters existing. My problem is that they're only playing the one super polymerization in 42 cards and are playing 2 extra deck slots in a deck that has like 900 targets for extra deck slots. So it's one of those things where it's like, if this wasn't branded, I could be like, yeah, you could get away with playing 2 random cards, right? But it's like, dude, you're playing 1 super poly. Just cut the super poly, cut the targets, play better branded cards. Like, there are an infinite number of options available to you that you could utilize instead of super poly, and could give you additional grind game or a stronger turn 1 play or something of that nature. And instead you're like, I'm gonna commit 2 very highly prioritized extra deck slots to 1 card. Maybe don't do that. Do the combo and counters review on the site? Huh? Is it interesting? Is there something of note on Master Duel meta? Oh, there's a new card. Capsule Monster Chess, which actually kind of looks... It's funny. We'll talk about it real quick. It's a field spell card that says you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. During the main phase, you can turn player can target 1 monster in their grave, place it face up in their spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell, and then during the end phase, the turn player can send a 1 face-up monster card they control to the grave. Notably, this could be the back row card. No. Yeah, because it's a monster card. They control to the grave. That player special summons a monster from their deck with the same original type and attribute, well, 1, 2, or 3 original levels higher. It's basically a level up feature. It's funny. Could be useful in like Snake Eyes, potentially. Probably not. Oh yeah, you could floodgate. What was I thinking of? Oh, someone said the... Is there a guide to the new branded stuff? No? I don't see one. There's one for Argo Star. There's one for Anea Craft. Wait, did Gimmick Puppet... not Gimmick Puppet. Did Mimicool get something? Oh, we got the new flower. Ah, yes. A card that should have been released with the first wave of support. Basically just community uploaded combos for decks. Oh. Is there one here? Geniuses. I don't think so, right? They're like guides. Heights or something? No. I don't know. Why are we now getting an introduction to Dracodale? What the fuck? Oh. Oh. Some of these guys are very interesting. Flower is really good. Too bad it's still Mimighoul. Exactly. Yeah, Flower is crazy support for Mimighoul. But it is still Mimighoul. Anyway, what was I saying about Zoodiac? It exists. It's not bad. I don't think it's fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. But I think there's definitely stuff there, right? And a lot of it is not even due to the card that is limited, but more so the card that got unlimited in Rapier. This card's insane. Having the ability to go Rapier into Utopic and another guy, or even potentially Utopic and 2 other guys, is quite a lot, right? But it does require a lot of extra deck, which I think is its main downside. So there's not a lot of decks that wants to make use of it, or that realistically can. Still waiting for Tistina support? You will be waiting forever. Much like me with Warrock. DDD beats him. Yeah, sure. Yeah, DDD's great. Yeah, Rapier requiring multiple hand traps is kind of crazy. I guess, technically speaking... Yeah, I guess, technically speaking, like, Ghost Ogre could beat him. Because you could, like, normal summon him, and then activate the effect, and then get Ghost Ogre. It's like, that would suck. Rapier into Zeus is also funny. True. Yeah. I don't know. It's an interesting deck. But, yeah, this card's, it's kind of dumb. This card feels very similar to that of, Terror Top. DDD was relevant? When? Huh? But the DDD was never relevant. It may have been played, but that doesn't mean it was relevant. It was a blip on the radar. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to always stay frosty. Bye-bye.